It was the third week of November. I just started school. I had a hard time finding it because it was many blocks away, beyond the area we had explored so far.
Your official address will be different from the one you actually live at. Use this address whenever anyone asks you where you live.
Why, Aunt Paula?
This is another of Mr. N's buildings. It's one you wouldn't be able to afford to live in, but using this address will allow you to go to a better school. Don't you want that for yourself?
What's wrong with the one I would normally go to?
Nothing. This is just better for you and your future. She has a lack of gratitude for what I've done for her. Stupid little girl.
Kimberly tugged the thin coat closer about her body as she walked. Today was going to be her first day of school in America, and though she had to try to persuade herself otherwise, her stomach was full of nerves. She had never been to this part of the neighborhood before. It was many blocks away from the small apartment she and her mother lived in. Every building looked the same, tall, gray, and just a little bit scary. Now, finally reaching the school building, Kimberly's heart quickened. The school seemed to be huge. Tall windows, long hallways, and everything felt unfamiliar. Her mother walked beside her, looking just as out of place.
This is your school, Kim?
Yes, Mom.
Do you need me to walk you in?
No, I don't think you're allowed to.
Her mother gave her a worried smile. Okay, Kim, you can do it. But her eyes were sad, and Kimberly could see she wanted to follow her inside. Slowly, her mother turned around and started walking away towards the factory where she worked long hours every day. For a moment, Kimberly stood and watched her go, wanting to go after her. Instead, she walked into the school building. Inside, the halls were loud and busy. Kids slammed locker doors, talked to their friends, and hurried to class. Everything felt confusing. Kimberly clutched the schedule in her pocket but didn't take it out yet. She didn't know where to begin. She went up to a man who sat behind a small desk close to the entrance. He was older with tired eyes, wearing a name tag that said
Concierge. Excuse me,
Yes.
I'm looking for my class. Could you help me find it?
Do you have your schedule? I can't help you if you don't have your schedule with you.
Kim reaches into her pocket and pulls out a piece of paper, handing it to the concierge.
Go upstairs and it will be right in the hallway. You should hurry or else you'll be late.
Kim looks unsure, but does it anyway. She walked up a staircase and turned into a long hallway lined with students who all looked like they knew exactly where they were going. Kimberly didn't. She passed several doors before stopping. Is this it? Or the next one? By the time she found the right classroom, her heart was pounding. She pushed open the door slowly. She ends up being late to Mr. Bogart's class, where when she enters 10 minutes later, a tall man with brown eyes and a receding hairline looked up from his desk. A name tag identified him as Mr. Bogart. He stared at her for a long moment, his eyes drifting from her close to her face.
Who are you?
I'm sorry, sir. I was lost. It's my first day.
Mr. Bogart looks her up and down appraisingly, before jerking his head towards the empty seat in the corner.
Sit down. Next time that you're late is going to be detention for you.
Kim walks over to the chair and sits down. The legs scraped loudly against the hard linoleum floor. The sound echoed in the silent classroom. She sat down as quietly as she could, trying to make herself small.
I don't understand what Mr. Bogart is writing, and I can't keep up, but I'll copy all the words he's writing. I can feel my fellow students laughing. I don't get why. America's very different from Hong Kong.
When the lunch bell finally rang, all the kids jumped up from their chairs. Kimberly stood slowly, not sure where to go. She followed the stream of students into a loud cafeteria that smelled like pizza and someone else she couldn't name.
The school is so confusing. I don't know where to go. I'll just follow one of these students.
She held her tray in her hands and looked up around the room. Every table seemed full. Everyone had a group, but she did not. Kimberly walked to an empty table in the corner and sat down. She opened up her lunchbox, rice and vegetables from home. It was the only thing that felt familiar. Only after a few minutes did someone approach her table.
Hey, said a voice.
Kimberly looked up and saw a girl standing there, flashing a bright smile. The girl had curly hair that was tied into a messy ponytail, and she wore colorful bracelets on her wrists.
Can I sit here?
Kimberly's eyes widened with surprise.
Yes, you can.
The girl sat down opposite of her and put her tray down on the table.
I'm Annette. You're the new girl, right?
Kim nodded.
Yes, I'm Kimberly. Hi.
I saw you come into class late today. Mr. Bogart can be super scary, but don't worry, he's scary to everyone. She giggled.
For the first time that day, Kimberly smiled.
I didn't know where my class was.
That makes sense. This school is like a maze. I still get lost sometimes. And I've been here for 2 years.
Kimberly relaxed a little. Annette didn't seem to be judging her.
What's that?
Rice with some vegetables. My mom made it.
It smells really good. My lunch is just a sandwich. I eat the same one every day.
Kimberly let out a tiny giggle. Annette smiled wider. Pleased she made her laugh. The rest of lunch was spent with Annette, talking about school, where nice teachers were, who to avoid, what clubs existed, and which vending machines they were. Kim didn't understand everything, but she got the gist of enough to feel less fun. When the bell rang again, signaling the end of lunch, Annette walked with her to the back of the hallway.
Hey, do you want to come over to my house after school?
Kimberly froze.
To your house?
Yeah, we could do homework together. Or not do homework.
Kim's heart skipped a beat. Nobody had ever invited her over to her home before. Then she remembered how far away her mother worked, how strict Aunt Paula could be, and how she didn't even know the rules in this country yet.
I don't know, Kimberly said quietly. I have to ask my mom.
That's okay, ask her. I really want you to come. You seem nice, and I don't want you to be alone on your first day.
Kimberly smiled.
Thank you. I'll try.
Great, I live close by. I can wait for you after school. If you can't come today, maybe another day.
Kim nodded.
Maybe today. I'll see.
Annette waved and skipped off down their hallway.
Kimberly stayed in one place a moment longer, hugged her books to her chest. Somebody wanted to be her friend, and that small feeling warmed her from inside out.